Gmail's address book contact app allows you to store people's names, addresses, telephone numbers, email addresses, and so on and so on and so on, as any normal address book would. The major advantage of using Google's contact address book app is that all of the content you enter of one contact is updated across all of your connected devices. So for example, you may realize you've spelled an email address wrong and somebody's not getting that email. So by using either your smartphone, your tablet, or your laptop, by changing that one email address to the correct email address, will automatically update all other connected devices, smartphone, tablet, and Gmail. You just need to make sure that you're signed into your Gmail account on each of these devices to work. The advantage of the contact address book app is that you can quickly call somebody from your smartphone or quickly send an email from any device by using the contact address book app. And that's what we'll be covering over the next few videos. This first video will demonstrate how to add contacts to your address book. The next video will show you how to use the contact address book. So with that, let's get started. We'll close the tab down here and return to our Gmail. The first thing you need to know about apps in Google Chrome and in Gmail is that you have an app drawer here. You may have seen these 9 dots, 3 dots, 6 dots or 12 dots on the bottom of your tablet or the bottom of your phone. By clicking the app drawer, it reveals the different apps available through your Google Gmail related connected account. To start the Contacts app, we simply click the Contacts app and the app will appear. Just before we do, I want to point out a very relevant part of Chrome or Internet Explorer or Firefox, depending on which browser you're using. When you do start the Contacts app, it will appear in a separate tab. So this tab that Chrome is using or Microsoft Edge is using is all about Gmail. This tab is not being used at all, but when we start the contact address book app, the tab will become active because we will have two things going on at the same time. Your Gmail, and then you will start your Contacts app. Your Contacts app will appear as a new tab, allowing you to work between two different tabs. We'll cover that first. So let's start the Contacts app. One click on the Contacts app, and sure enough, you saw a brand new tab appear here. So when we've finished adding the contact, we need to close the tab down to return back to Gmail. Just a quick demonstration on that now. To close a tab in any browser, click its close button and it returns you back to your original tab where you came from. So now we know that. Adding a contact using Google's contact address book app. Number one, click the app drawer. One click. Number two, click the Contacts app once and you'll see the brand new tab appear, Google Contacts. Note the color blue, the color scheme for Google Contacts. Note the color multicolor here, used to be red one time, which represents Gmail. So blue, the theme color for Google Contacts, and multicolor or red, the theme for Gmail. Adding a contact. Next step, take your mouse pointer and click the plus button, add new contact. By giving one click, we then click create a contact. Give one click on that, and first name, we'll call this guy Faker. Take your mouse pointer and click on the surname field and we'll call him Baker. Faker Baker. If you're using a smartphone or tablet, you'll simply take your fingertip and tip in the areas with your fingertip. With your mouse pointer, give one click on email and we'll type in the email address of Mr. Faker Baker. So he'll be Faker Baker at gmail.com. And his telephone number is 086 123 456 7. And to save the contact, give one click on save. Just to recap to make sure you're okay there, folks. To enter the information into each field, take your mouse pointer or fingertip and tap into every field you wish to fill, and then on your keyboard type in the required information. When all the information is filled out that you're happy with, click on save. I'd highly recommend to have a minimum of first name, last name, email address and telephone number. The advantages are when you're searching for these contacts, you can search by first name or last name or both. And by having their email address and their telephone number, you can contact them via your smartphone, or if you're on your laptop, you can contact Gmail also, the email also. By the way, you can contact email and telephone on most devices, tablet, smartphone and laptop. Last step, give one click on save. What you'll see now is what I would term as a leaf page, a page inside your address book. You're looking at the leaf page of Mr. Faker Baker. How do you return back to your top level of your contacts app where all of your contacts are kept? You must click the close button here to return back to the top level of your contacts app. So one click on close returns you back to where all of your contacts are kept. And remember, when I started at the beginning there, I introduced how do you get back to Gmail. You have to negotiate between the two tabs. If you want to get back to your Gmail, I'd highly recommend to click the close button here, and that will close this tab and leave you with the remaining tabs exposed. Alternatively, you could click the tab, but this simply leaves the Google Contacts active. So I'm going to close the Google Contacts app. So to close the Google Contacts app, click the tabs close button here. And that's how you add contacts to your Google Contact Address Book app.